Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Abigail, the ultimate guru, and with me, as always, is my co host, the world's happiest comedian, Bryden Proctor.
Yeah, show's not live. Sorry.
Oh, I forgot we were going to do that.
Yeah. I mean, I,
Ooh,
I was just kind of hoping you wouldn't bring it up because I was like, I don't know if
well,
you
I was.
tweeted that it was going to. I had it ready because it's like literally a different button instead of this other button that I press, and it changes nothing.
Oh, I see. So, yeah, no, I would have forgotten until we were done recording, probably, and would have remembered like right after.
And this most
So,
likely,
you just sabotaged yourself.
this most likely comes out on Friday anyway because I'll just do it to fucking tomorrow. I don't fucking feel like it. So if it's Friday, if it's Thursday. Count yourself lucky, I guess, or whatever. But
Enjoy the ambient sounds coming from my end with a giant, terrifying storm outside my window.
that's not what that is. That's Abby eating cake.
I'm eating cake right
That's
now.
the
I'm not.
flaps on her
Actually, I
arms.
gained I gained 3 pounds because I was trying to gain okay, so I was trying to gain 3 pounds, but I gained 6 pounds. So I gained 3 extra pounds, okay? And so now I'm dieting again because I freaked out. So
I haven't even looked. I haven't even fucking looked. I'm not eating fast food anymore, and I keep drinking the seltzers, and that's
I mean,
basically.
that'll help. It's
Oh
probably
no,
helping a ton.
I lost so much weight by switching to these fucking 100 calorie a piece seltzers
Oh, yeah.
versus I mean, I was probably 4 or 5 thousand calories a night just on whiskey and beer, which was a happier
Well,
life.
whiskey shouldn't be too bad, but the beer is gonna wreck you. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you have one of those porters, which I love a good porter. They are 800 calories, like
Oh
a
gosh.
coffee
Yeah, that's the thing.
marshmallow porter. Yeah, they're 800 calories.
Yeah, you gotta do the just straight liquor or the seltzers, or, a good alternative is just like a vodka with a Sprite Zero. There's no
Um,
calories in the Sprite, so, it's still a sweet drink.
Yeah, I mean, I drank vodka and club soda for the longest time. I just kind of got over it.
I think you have
Um,
to get sugar-free of stuff like that too, right? I don't know about club soda, probably
no,
not
I
club
got
soda,
club
but,
soda
like, I
right
know
here.
the
Let's check.
tonic. Right, I don't know. I know that, I get my husband tonic because he likes gin and tonics, and I get the sugar-free one because like, it tastes exactly the same.
No,
Why would you get extra calories? That's crazy.
yeah, no, I got a club soda right here. At least the Walmart Great Value one, which I have found is the best club soda, in my opinion. Yeah, you just got to worry about it's 2% of your daily sodium intake, but 0 calories, 0 sugars. It's just club soda.
Yeah, I
I
couldn't
love club
remember
soda.
because
I'll just drink club
I don't
soda.
get club soda a lot. I couldn't remember if it was sweetened at all.
No, club soda is fantastic. I'm a fan. Like I drink mineral water a bunch, which is same thing. Yeah, essentially,
Yeah.
don't put it in my goddamn drink. It's too watery. But I don't know. Maybe it's that salt in there that makes it club soda. But stains, club soda and vodka. It removes the stains of my bad childhood. Is what it really does, and it's a fantastic. Somebody's
Does it?
clearly done that fucking bit before. I'm sure. Um, but
The club
it's good.
soda removing stains? I'm sure.
Yeah, it does remove
Well,
stains though. It's crazy.
I don't think you could do that bit anymore though, because who even knows that anymore other than like
Everyone.
crunchy trad housewives? Like nobody uses club soda to clean things. They just get cleaner.
No, you can use. Everybody knows that if you spill wine on the carpet, club soda immediately, and you can get it out. One time before we do the damn show, because I just remember this. This is a fucking memory I just unlocked. Um, we were over at like some church person's house. I think it was like the pastor and his wife or whatever. And I or my sister or brother or somebody, we knocked something over on the carpet. And, she gets down on all four, starts cleaning it and all of that. And then we get back to the house, and I could hear my parents complaining about that, about making like such a big to do over it, which she was
Yeah.
dramatic while she was doing it. That was a little ridiculous. And you should maybe just like, I must have been no more than 8, probably younger than that. But I haven't thought about that in years. about she just made a big to do about it. And I just thought, like, oh, yeah, you're just cleaning. I'm a kid, so I'm not going to do that. You don't want me to do it. I'm a child. And then getting back, and my parents just shit talking these people.
Yeah.
And it's like, to be fair, they were part of the church, so they were paying for the parish. So, yeah, you clean it. Pastors have had it too good for too long. In America, not Syria. Bad over
Yeah,
there.
I was gonna say, like Protestant pastors
Yeah,
that just
yeah.
get like collect a paycheck from their parish and like,
Yeah,
do whatever the hell they want.
we were
They
Baptist.
just, yeah. So the guy just gets up there and talks for a little bit.
Well, Pastor John was a
Like,
cool guy. He baptized me. He was an old fella. And then they I'm pretty sure I remember they replaced him because he was an old fella. So, and they didn't like that guy that much. We went to a few different churches. One of them, we went to Kings Island. That was fun. Except I remember we had just started going to that church, and the people in the church were suspicious of my family and thinking we were only in it for the Kings Island trip. Yeah, which is crazy. It's West Virginia in the 90s, dude. But then the bus driver was an insane person who almost killed everybody repeatedly.
of course.
And I remember
Bus drivers are not normal people. They're not healthy people. They're not.
Yeah, he was like one of those big tour, like a big long buses that you rent or whatever. So it was like a big deal to go to Kings Island. And I guess he was driving sporadically. And then my mother one day, in all of her infinite wisdom of leaving me with weird shit that she should just keep to herself, like, I'm going to divorce your dad, or this was even younger. When you were asleep, I kissed you goodbye because I thought we were all going to die that night.
Oh my God, why would you tell them? Oh
what the fuck?
Your mom?
She's an idiot.
That what's funny is my mom did stuff like that to purposely manipulate us, but your mom's just retarded.
Yeah, no, she
That's
did not.
crazy.
She means
Like
well.
if my mom did something like that, it would be for a purpose. Like there's a reason she wants me to feel this way about this thing in order to benefit. Like my family's crafty. You know what I mean?
No,
Like they're taking apart televisions and putting it back together kind of meth heads going on. I don't know. Like they're not just I don't know.
No, my
They're
family
always
had
scheming.
generations to try to build any sort of a business or legacy, but instead they're dumb alcoholics, and it's depressing. But I'm the first one that broke out of the cocoon of retarded, and then immediately got depressed because I was like, oh shit, the world's bad. I should go back to dumbass Proctorville.
I just remembered a story. I'm sorry. I
No,
don't
go
talking
ahead.
about you.
No, I
just
don't give a
remembered
shit. That's all I had to
something
say. My
very
mom's
funny.
a fucking dumbass, but she's a nice lady.
She's a nice lady. I'm sure. I'm sure she's wonderful.
Not even that
I'm
nice.
sure I would get along with her.
Well, now, growing up, she was a terror, but now she's too old and feeble to do anything. So
maybe
she's
she was
nice.
a terror because she had to put up with you.
No, I don't think that's it. I think, and I swear, maybe that's it. But we'll do this thing immediately after this. I think the reason my mother told me all of that weird shit was because she didn't have friends yet. She had one friend.
She didn't have any friends.
And it was just like, oh, who's my best friend? A 10-year-old boy, which is insane. And then she made friends and went and cheated on my dad, and they broke up, and they're happier for it. And that's the one cases. That's the one time I condone I'm like, that's a good divorce. Is my parents getting a divorce? But what is this story? Because if my mother is listening, I believe this with every ounce of my being, and this is why I don't talk to you. So I don't talk to Dad either, though, Mom. So don't worry. Or my brother.
He's not
or my
playing
sister.
favorites.
No,
I can confirm. We've talked about this behind the scenes. No favorites. He doesn't want to talk to either of you.
I don't like the whole family. The whole fucking family. Not a fan.
So hopefully she's been listening to every episode. We can hope
That'd be
so
hilarious.
she can hear
She
this.
cancels her Patreon after. She's like, not anymore, son.
I want us to do a conspiracy show instead of this. That way my sister can find it organically because she's always finding weird conspiracy shows that are like really obscure and like, oh, have you heard of this? And I'm like, well, yeah, I can tell you all about that.
The problem with those shows, though, is nobody wants to hear about really obscure conspiracy theories about, like, I swear to God, Dave over at the fucking Chipotle is a Jew. Like, that's
No, you are a genius. That's what our show should be. It's a conspiracy podcast. But the conspiracies that our listeners write in about are the guy at the gas station.
I mean,
And he's an alien. That guy.
I've met people that
Small scale conspiracies.
that's just asking for trouble, though, because, like, one, the podcast will never take off. I've accepted that, and I will eventually retire and do what every 40-year-old man does when he retires and fails at podcasting, which is lose a bunch of money on crypto and play PlayStation. But if it did, you would run into the problem of, hey, my whole show is talking to literal schizophrenics.
Yeah, that's what it would be.
They never kill people.
No. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point. I'll just tell my silly story. So I remembered while you were talking, it just popped into my mind the time that my uncle, when I was like a teenager, was telling me like, "Oh yeah, your grandpa was just so smart." I remember watching him before he got real deep into the drugs, and everything went off the rails and he lost his mind. I remember
When he was
watching
in that
him,
sweet
he would
spot.
just take apart a TV and put it back together. He was so smart. He would just take apart the radio and put it back together. He was so smart. And at the time I was like, "Oh yeah, my grandpa was real smart." But while you were talking, I remembered that for some reason. Maybe it was something one of us said, and I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
You're telling me that when he was just starting to get into meth, he was taking TVs apart and
They
putting
do
them
that.
back together? And you think that's because he was a genius? That he was a secret genius that derailed his life?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair,
I need to tell my uncle the truth. He is
you should.
poor naive man.
They do that all the time. But to be fair, it is kind of impressive if somebody could just take apart some of the electronics and put it back
The
together.
TV
That's kinda neat.
worked after, that
What?
was the punchline or whatever. That was the whole thing.
If they're fixing it, that's one thing. But if they take a perfectly functional, yeah, it's a very on time TV.
It's very punctual.
Yeah, a perfectly functional television, and then take it apart and put it back together. All you've done is voided the warranty.
Yeah.
That's
That's what was happening. And it was I didn't hear the word repair or fix. It was he did this for fun. That was what it was presented as.
If you're 8 years old and you do that, then that's like, oh, cool. He's interested in electronics and stuff. But if you're a 40-year-old man doing that, then it's like, well, you're clearly on meth. I have fun, but don't break it. I don't know. That sucks.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of similar things, I got my kids this kit to build your own FM radio, right? So there's this little, like, tiny little radio they built themselves. They had to plug the wires in, they had to screw everything together, screw on the battery box onto the back, and put the antenna on.
I could do
And so
that.
now they have an FM radio. I don't listen to the radio. I never turn an FM radio on in my house. Like, I have music I like and I play it, and I can look it up on Spotify or YouTube if I want to listen to something. I play what I want to hear, or a playlist or something. So they've discovered this new magical technology, and I had to tell them, like, look, no rap. If you hear rap, turn it off. That song's
come on.
not okay.
Well, a lot of the rap is
Like,
but
yeah.
I listen to the fucking radio constantly, and it's for a reason of finding stuff that
Mm,
I haven't heard
yep.
before. And
Well, they're
talk
having a lot
radio.
of fun with it. They're taking turns, choosing what station. So far, one of them really likes the Christian station, the, like, gospel
We
station.
got
They're, like, talking about Jesus in between and stuff. It's like, "Wow, okay, good for you. Have fun."
That's all we fucking have over here is gospel stuff, Spanish, and then like retro. So it's like you go through, you're like, and the Lord our Jesus, come con le seis
Yep,
quesadilla,
yep.
don't stop believing, and the Lord will come.
W
Quesadilla, quesadilla, boy,
Yep.
Donald Trump. Like
I
it's retarded. I
Instead
hate it
of,
here.
"Don't Stop Believin'," it's stuff from that was on the radio when we were kids, when I was a kid,
Oh
at
yeah,
least.
like Gwen
Yeah,
Stefani. I'm just a girl. Yeah, I
yeah.
hear that every time, and it fills me with sadness. Uh, Another thing that we got is 2 gay stations, and I gotta be honest, they play some of the
What is
best
gay
music.
station?
Well, we've got Channel Q, which took me, too long to realize that the Q stands for queer, and then Pride Radio, and both of them play a ton of dance music
Wait,
that I like.
there are gay stations
Oh,
now? I'm
yeah, it's
telling you, when I
Orlando.
say I don't listen to the radio, I mean, it's probably been a decade since I have turned on
Hold
a
on.
radio in a car or anything like that. Like,
Oh,
I do not touch it. I had no idea this was happening.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you got Channel Q, I think they're Orlando stations. I don't know if you got Pride Radio in Orlando, and Channel Q, but, I listen to those a lot. And there's also, this is hilarious, they've got, around here I don't know any of the stuff. I just know the logos because I got the screen and it has logos for them or whatever now. Which, the future. Gay radio,
Yay.
but, there's a retro station in Spanish. So, it's like in between it, they're like, como se dice, el biblioteca, Journey again. It's just it's insane, and they
That's
say they play
weird.
it in, like on the thing, it's like, in español y inglés. I've never heard a Spanish song on there. It's all shit from the '80s and '90s on there, and then in between it, they're just doing Spanish ads for Morgan& and Morgan.
Weird.
It's
I don't know
Orlando radio is
why,
crazy.
if you can understand the English songs, why wouldn't you just listen to the English station?
Because the other stations aren't playing it. The
Huh,
other
I
stations,
guess.
we've got a rap station, where I listen to the Breakfast Club, a lot in the morning on the drive to work. I catch a little Charlemagne the God, and if he's annoying me that day or not. But sometimes I catch the Donkey of the Day, which is that's usually a good story.
Okay. Is that just
The Donkey of the
an
Day
ass?
is yeah, a donkey. The Donkey of the Day is uh like who's done the dumbest fucking thing, and they he gets the Donkey of the Day. So it's just a news story, and it could be anything from like some guy in Florida tries to steal a bunch of cats, or Chuck Schumer, or Donald Trump, or whoever. Uh, I've listened to the Breakfast Club off and on in small bouts for fucking years. I love radio. I really like AM radio, but AM radio is probably dying.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I know that there are multiple Republican men, not like right wing men, but like
Yeah,
we're talking like they just
I fucking love Israel.
total normies,
Black
Fox
Rifle
News.
Coffee.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Who listen to AM radio
Yeah.
a lot, but
Well,
it's a very specific type of person that does that.
Well, yeah, and I'm not gonna get into specifics of why I signed the, thing and why everybody should to save AM radio because it is used for other stuff, but, yeah, I mean, after Rush died, I mean, all you got, like, the best one is Glenn Beck, like, what you really need to hear 4 hours of Sean Hannity a day? He's on the television at 9 o'clock when you're already tired, and, he's there at 3 to 6, and it's just like, I don't know. His producer has that like accent that you're
Yeah.
like, she sounds like a fun bang, but I've looked her up. She's not that hot.
Dude, I don't know how people do it. Just listen to the news all day.
Eh,
I mean, I listen to like a political podcast every now and then, maybe, but mostly I would want to intersperse it with like a silly one. So think about a movie. So think it's a comedy one. But like Fox News, the nighttime commentators comes on, right? My in-laws are watching it. It's what's on. It's
oh,
turned up loud. They're listening to it and paying attention in between commercials, right? Every day. To the point where like I don't even think it registers with them what's being said if they're not it's just background noise if they're doing something else, I guess. One time I went to pick my kids up and the news is on and the kids are all watching the news and then I start to see the text pop up before the lady starts talking about the next news story and it's like brutal gang rape and I was like mother-in-law remote turn it off, where's the remote, I can't find it, like children go to another room, like what is happening here, why are you watching this while you're
um,
babysitting, like this is not good, like it's too much. I would just be so depressed if I listened to that every day.
um, I keep up with the stuff that matters. I mean, I've always been more of a C-SPAN guy myself, but they don't really do anything in there besides like show you votes, and it's just like, oh no, a stop sign wasn't put there, and I guess nobody has rights anymore. Just fun stuff like
Fantastic.
that. But I mean, I've largely tuned out. But if something pops up, I'm usually aware of it because, like, if it matters enough, if it piques my right to Bryden ears enough, I go and dig into it because, like, what is the nightcap on? So Fox is completely gay now that Tucker's gone, uh, but God damn it. I think it's CNN, but no, it's MSNBC. MSNBC, the nightcap is not so bad. Obviously, I don't love them. Oh, I guess it's the 11th hour. Yeah, Friday nightcap. I've only seen it a few times, but it's a very fun little like round table. Like they've got too many people there, like CNN used to have in the day. Uh,
Oh, sorry,
it's
sorry, I didn't mean to bump that.
you're good, but yeah, that's fun. I can't remember. It's Rachel something. I don't know. I always call her Rachel Dolezal, but that's not it. But
Mano?
no,
Sure enough.
no. It may
That's
not
the
even
only
be
one I
Rachel
know
something.
named Rachel.
No, that's it's another fucking big glasses fucking lady, but she's more fair, I think. And
Yeah, you gotta be
it's
careful
on
though.
only Friday and Saturday, if I remember correctly, and it's like I only catch it. It's like 11 p.m. So like I only catch it every now and then, but it's fun to watch. I just like that type of stuff and always have. But it's too popular, and now they are all crazy, and all of these people are taking all these things very seriously, and that
Yeah.
has become a problem for my entire adult life now.
I just wish people would stop watching the news because if I have to hear again how, oh, the station I watch is the purely unbiased, just give you the facts one, from one more person that watches a completely different channel than the other ones that have said it to me the last month, like, I'm gonna go crazy.
Do you
Like,
know
you
that?
can't, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty funny when your
That
house
was
gets caught on fire.
really close.
It's not trying to sneak up on you. That's not how
It's
lightning
gonna
works.
get
It's not
me.
like it's gonna
It's
get closer and closer.
No, it's trying to get me.
That this might be biased, but because I tend to watch him the most.
They got the weather machines trained on me, Bryden.
Uh, well, we are talking about him. Do you know who the most fair and balanced, um, just newsman that I think there is out there?
Who?
That's on network TV, or well, cable TV. Brett
Who?
Baer.
Brett Bear.
Yep, you gotta watch some
Okay.
Brett Baer. It's decent. Like he's got a little Fox spin because of course he works at Fox.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they have to. Of
yeah, he's got to have a blonde wife and all of that. Does he have a blonde wife? I bet he
course.
does. I'll
Well,
bet he
if he
does.
doesn't, he better get fired now.
He looks gay. Uh,
I'm trying to
oh
remember
no!
what he looks
Oh
like.
Jesus! His wife is a terrifying lady. Holy shit! Amy Bear is scary looking. It's not that she's not hot. It's just that I feel like she should be in films. Certain films.
Okay.
She looks scary as shit.
Oh gosh, I can't wait to see this. Are you gonna send me a picture?
Yeah,
I
let
need to
me.
see.
I'm trying to find the most flattering picture ever, but yeah, she looks like
So that we're being fair and balanced here.
Jesus. I mean,
Oh,
yeah, right.
wow. Yeah, that's
That's
some like Bezos wife with bigger lips situation going on.
I didn't know.
Also bleached hair. She does have the bleached hair.
There's others where she doesn't, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, Brett Bear is okay.
Dude, if she didn't have
I like that her
slanted
tits
collarbones,
point
I would have
straight
some
forward.
questions.
Yeah,
She's got
kind
the
of.
right collarbones. You could see the collarbone. That's a woman's collarbone, but like she's had so much work done. You could convince me instantly if you told me I was wrong.
That's what we call a female to female trans. Yes.
Yes. It's so gross.
Well, I like it usually, but she didn't pull it off very well. The cat eyes and
Have
all
you
that.
seen these women in the wild? So we went to a
Oh yeah, they don't look
wedding
great.
in like not in LA. You'll get mad at me if I say that, in Long Beach once.
Sure. Yeah.
And at the
It's not
airport
LA,
on
but
the
yeah.
no, no, it really isn't. It's like,
You
yeah,
gotta
it's
take the,
totally
the
out of there.
blue line to get there,
Uh,
dude. It's like it's
Well, I'll tell
far.
you, it was it's an interesting time. Like 5 minutes we after we walk out of the hotel, we put our bags down, we're gonna go for a walk. We're gonna go to walk around, see what's around here. We walked by a bar
Oh,
that's having
shit.
a drag queen show, and I was just like, "Huh, I wonder. I guess this is California, huh? Because they're all gathered around. I can't see the sign through them, right?
Uh,
So I'm just like, huh. Yeah, I guess we're in California now. It just made sense to me
just
that they're just everywhere, just roaming around the streets.
no.
But anyway, in the airport, on the way coming back home, there was this woman in the airport that had like the just tons of lip filler, Botox, all of that. I had never seen one in person before. And I guess my husband hadn't seen many in person either because he pointed her out. He was like, "Oh my god, what is that?"
Mm.
kind of reaction. Like instantly there's something wrong with her face. Like
Well, that's not what you should
it
do if
looks
you think something is wrong
so
with someone's face.
much worse in person than it does on the pictures.
A
That's
lot of
all
the
I'm
time.
saying.
A
It
lot of the
was
time.
like just when you could see from multiple angles and like unflattering lighting of an airport, restaurant and stuff. Like, okay, yeah, that's
I
a problem.
I
You
think
have a problem.
I think I have been through several times on the internet and probably several times on the show my fascination and thing with the whole bimbo thing. I feel like I've
Have you
been through
seen
that
it
on the
in
show.
person though?
Yeah,
It's
it's
fine in person,
about half the time.
right?
About half the time.
I just it
But they
looks
don't look
so
like
much
people.
worse
They
in
don't look like
person.
people.
No, they
Like I
don't.
said, I've been through this. Do we need to get into the whole power dynamics and all of that
No,
of the whole thing?
you don't have to, I understand, but also I'm pretty sure when the aliens come, you're screwing them. You're
Oh,
first in
I've said
line.
that for fucking since I was
Yeah,
10.
that's
I
all
always
I'm
wondered.
saying. And the men who like
I
the
fucking blue
lip
bitch, bro.
filler and the Botox, the too much. Okay, look, you can get lip filler and Botox and not look like that for one
Yeah,
thing. Let
yeah.
me just say that to
She
any
looks rough.
female listeners. They get like a little bit of Botox, a little bit of lip filler. Like you're fine.
Have you
I'm talking
seen
about
Laura Loomer lately?
in 3 years when you've forgotten what your face looks like, so you got more and more and more. I'm talking about you 3 years from now. Anyone who's attracted to you, ladies, would just screw aliens. That's what we're talking about here.
This is so this has been going around. And I say this. Okay, I don't say this out of love. I don't care if she hears this. You look like shit now. This is what Laura Loomer looks like now compared to what she looked like when she was, a younger person.
Yeah,
She looks
she should
insane. She looks
never.
insane.
Well, she shouldn't have even touched the nose. And also, whoever she's got advising her on makeup is stupid too, because it's not even just.
She looks like a fucking demon.
It's not even just the She has always had bad makeup, but you can't have makeup that is getting worse by the year while getting that much surgery. Like, you have to figure something out.
Like, especially anybody that's followed me over the past 10 years of my podcasting career before it, fizzles out entirely, would know that I've largely said great things about Laura Loomer. She looks
Sh
fucking terrible.
No, she should never have even gotten the nose job.
Eh,
Honestly, the nose job,
it was the start of
off
something of an addiction, clearly.
well, also it off balanced her face. Immediately, as soon as she got that nose job, the first thing she did, I thought, "Oh, no, now her mouth looks weird."
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Like, you can't do that. You can't take you can't just alter such a big piece of your face and
Yeah.
expect to not look off balanced.
Yeah,
Like, you have to get
it's
a real good surgeon that's gonna not take too much off and, like, make sure everything's aligned,
well,
like,
I
no,
I
just
rem
give me a cute little button nose, and it wasn't even, but still, it's like, no, now your mouth looks weird.
no,
Sorry, you got too
sh
much of a gap between your nose and your mouth. You look weird.
yeah, it was I remember when she got it, like, I mean, we were, like, here I hope I don't ruin her fucking career. Uh, like, we were, like, buds at the time, like, texting,
Mhm.
and she was like, this is I just got this thing." I'm like, "Well, fuck." I don't remember exactly what happened, so I don't wanna,
Yeah.
be like,
I don't
"Oh,
wanna
this
talk
is."
shit. This is out of concern. If I
Yeah, she
doubt
looks
she's
crazy.
ever gonna
She looks
listen
like
to
a
this. She's a
monster.
very busy woman. I want you to get better, Laura Loomer. I want you to get better. Also, absolutely hilarious. I saw some court transcripts recently of her saying, like, some
Oh, I have
politician
not
or whatever
heard about
has,
this.
like, roast people. I've got some screenshots. I wish I still I did not save the link, but I could post the screenshots for you so you could look at them. But,
Okay, I'll read them in
anyway,
my Laura Loomer
Laura
voice. She doesn't sound like that.
Laura, we care about you. We're concerned for you. She does not sound like that, no. She sounds like a normal lady, right? And how dare you,
Well, I don't care. She looks like
as
she's
opposed to the
fucking gonna like. Well, I've got a house made of candy. Come in, children. She looks crazy. She looks fucking crazy. I haven't talked to this bitch in 10 years, probably. But when was probably 2018? I haven't talked to her for ages and ages. So let me, Ms. Bolger. So I guess that's the
these
lawyer.
yeah,
Um,
these might be fun to read. They're just out of context,
oh,
but you get the context pretty quick if you read through them.
okay.
It's about her calling someone a roasty. She's called some woman a roasty, and she's being questioned about what she means by roast
Well,
beef. And she's like, her responses are freaking hilarious. So, Laura, I love you. Please keep cracking me up. You're funny every time. Just
stop
stop with the face.
stop trying to transform into like a
A lizard.
stereotype of
Yeah,
some type.
whatever the
You're
hell.
not even. She was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna be a Jewish stereotype. I guess I'll transform into, I don't know, Bulgarians. I guess they look like that. I don't fucking know what they look like.
I think she's bridge trolls look like that. I
It's
don't know,
crazy.
man.
It's crazy. There's no way that every picture of her on the internet looks bad. It's fucking crazy. And
So
it's. I get that people go after her and whatever, but it's like, all
you have
the good
to
pictures I've seen of you are ones you posted. So let's get a candid picture of Laura Loomer. Not you remember when she was fat for a few years too? She was fat for a few years. Now she's pencil
yeah,
thin.
yeah, she probably got on some
Here's the
pictures and
cutest. Oh, look,
things.
here's one. Okay. How Laura Loomer's face transformed over the year. Dude, there's a whole glam.com website. But like here, oh, look at this. This is a cute picture. We'll read these here. It doesn't matter for the audio people, but look, she
Oh
looks like
yeah,
a
super cute.
person. All of these, and then it's now it's a why I get
Well,
you
that's the
like Donald
saddest
Trump.
thing.
Why do you have a fake tan constantly? You're just like, this will endear me to Donald Trump. I'll be golden. I'm made of gold. That you're not made of gold. There's nothing more Jewish you could do than just be like, I'll just be made of gold. It's crazy.
It's just weird though, because you would think, you're in the spotlight, you become like a celebrity of any kind, even if it's just like political stuff and e-celeb stuff. But like you
She's
would
pretty
wanna,
famous.
if you have any sort of team around you, you wanna have someone as a stylist for TV appearances and stuff. Why does she not have someone
I don't know
helping her?
because we stopped talking to each other. I guess I don't know because she won't talk to me. I would have stopped that. I would have been like, hey, you stop that. Don't become a gold statue because that's crazy to do. Be
Yeah, no,
normal.
she needs like some sassy Devil Wears Prada type stylist. Okay, that's what she needs. She needs someone who's going to tell her like it is and fix her.
Uh, I can fix her. That's what you're doing.
We're gonna fix Laura Loomer. That's what
N-
we're gonna do.
uh,
I
how do you come back from? I think that skin tone's permanent. She put too much
well,
on.
no, she can wash that off. She can fix that. She can also get the filler dissolved, and that'll help a lot. She's like got her face full of filler. You could get that dissolved.
Yeah, I take a year off of
She could fix
Botox.
a lot of that.
That way you stop looking like you're at a haunted house. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's always sad when you see like a normal, like average appearance girl totally destroy her face because she wasn't pretty enough,
It's
you know? And it's like, well, that's not what you're supposed to be doing.
it's not always sad. Sometimes it's pretty awesome and hot. But
Yeah, that's
at
just
no point,
weird.
no, it is weird. I get that. But also, at no point did she get triple Z cans. Like, why didn't
Yeah,
she
she
just
didn't do
get
the right thing. She just messed with
incredibly?
her face.
Yeah,
I mean, you have to assume that she just kept tweaking and kept trying to fix things, and it just got out of hand.
she's just she's treating plastic surgery like me trying to make a fucking song. She's like, well, no, just add more reverb to
Just
my cheeks.
yes, exactly. That's what's happening. That's literally what's happening. Like, oh, let me get more filler here to balance out the too much filler here. That's what it looks like.
Okay, I'm putting out a song this weekend then. Fuck that. I'm not gonna
You
Laura
gotta
Loomer.
do
I'm gonna
it. You
call it Laura
can't be
Loomer. I'm gonna
Laura.
call it Laura Loomer. I'm gonna call a song that I've been working on forever. I'm gonna call it Laura Loomer.
Just put it out. I want to read a little bit. So this is not about the roast beef. This is about this is how it starts, I guess. Can we um can we mark this as exhibit whatever we're at? The reporter says 31. 31, please. Exhibit 31. The witness, who is Laura Loomer, is what I was told. Several of President Trump's staff had told me in confidence that Lindsey Graham is gay. The lawyer says, "Hold on, Miss Loomer, there's no question." Like she just, that's what it all was reading like. And I just saved a few screenshots. So, but I don't understand why you blurred it out. It's blurred out. Objection, relevancy, blah blah blah. So it goes on like that. Can you explain to me what it means to say that the Arby's is in her pants?
This
And
is
she's
several people are paid hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to do this shit.
Yep.
This is government money being spent right now to just a simple Google. I don't know, the past 25 years, the Arby's is. Everybody knows that means roast beef, Your Honor. That's fucking retarded and a waste of taxpayer money.
Well, they want her to say it, but she's like refusing. So the other lawyer is like, objection, relevancy, blah, blah, blah. But she gets told to answer the question anyway. So Laura says, Arby's sells roast beef. Right? Can you tell me why you were talking about the Arby's in her pants? Well, it's just an expression. What's the expression trying to convey? It conveys the reason why she got a divorce by her own admission. Who is she talking about? I don't even know. Because she had roast beef in her pants? Yeah. She put beef in her pants. That's what you're trying to say then? You're literally trying to say she put Arby's in her pants? What's your basis for saying she put Arby's in her? It just goes on and on. Here's another one. She carries roast beef in her pockets. That was the answer.
There is also a good chance that Laura Loomer has no idea what that means because she's one track minded
yeah, maybe
on like
so.
loving Israel and just trying to fit in with all the human beings that make memes. Like, there's a good chance.
So she just can't even answer it.
She
She's
just
just repeating it.
She just has no fucking idea.
I mean, it reads like a dumb person in like an adult cartoon or something, you know? What is your basis for saying she puts roast beef in her pockets and in her pants? There's more objection.
Because where's the pockets come
harassment.
from? Pockets is nothing.
Yeah. Because I know she likes roast beef. So what is your basis for saying she had Arby's in her pants? Because I knew she likes to eat at Arby's and she likes to put it in her pants? You know that? Yeah. She puts Arby's in her pants. Yeah, she does. Okay, if I ask Marjorie Taylor Greene, she would tell you that she puts Arby's in her pants. It's my best belief that she would tell you that, yes. And that's
That's
what I lost in. It's my best
that's
belief she would
just
tell you.
this is why I would be immediately in prison or in trouble at any of these deposition things. They'd be like, "This is gay, Your Honor." Oh, yeah, okay, I get to go to jail.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, this sucks. Just so all of you know, and there's too many black people in jail, so I don't want to go. No, that's not a political thing. I'm not progressive. I just mean there's too many blacks there for me. I think there should be more in the jail that I'm not in.
But not me
But
in
not
the jail
me
with them,
in the
to be
jail.
clear.
Yeah. Not making a statement about, the justice system, that except for its lack of putting more black people in jail, Your Honor. They'd be like, the question was about Arby's.
I just think they should do something more efficient with the prisoners instead of just like paying for them to live there playing PlayStation all day. I mean, maybe we could put them to work.
Yeah, license plates and shit.
I mean, we do that a little bit, but like, why aren't they all doing something? Like, we're literally paying like $35,000 a year or something, or is that the schools per student? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
See, the schools or prisoners are being kept for like $35,000. It's both. It's the same thing. Okay, for each person, and that's just money
All I
to
know is
keep
that
them there playing PlayStation.
I don't think
so
they
they're not
play PlayStation.
in the streets.
I don't think they play PlayStation in
They
the
do at
jails.
jail. I don't know if they have it in
I,
prison.
I don't.
They literally have game stations in jails. Look, they do. I've had a lot of family members who go in and out of jails. They have PlayStations and Xboxes in the jails.
Are there game consoles in county jails? No. County jails do not generally have game stage consoles for inmates. I don't know. Maybe you've got some big butt fucking relatives that snuck in PlayStations in their fucking prison
They're
pocket.
smuggling it in.
I just, I don't think that. I know that let's see, in federal prisons,
they're playing Call of Duty in
I
there.
don't think they are.
They're the ones cussing out your teenagers and calling your boys gay.
They are not. Those are 12-year-olds, and that's why I don't play those games. Okay, so yes, game consoles are available in some state prisons, but it depends on the facility and state and access due to restrict. Like you gotta,
It's like a special privilege thing, like good behavior.
Yeah, and you gotta buy them from the starts with a C,
Commissary.
Yeah, from the commissary, and then they from what I've seen is like stuff because you can get a lot of these. Like here's a Dreamcast from a prison or a GameCube from a prison. It's all clear that way you can't hide shit in it.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, but and then there's this, which I knew about. It's some handheld game console thing that was sent to prisons, and I guess they've got some stuff like in the state prison version of the yard within that little area where you can just play games together, which just sounds like a really
little
fun
arcade
time.
things. Why do they have prison arcades in the lunchroom?
That's
crazy.
It's insane to me that I can't find one person to play video games with me. I guess I just need to go to
prison.
State prison. That's, like prison wouldn't be so bad. I'd make some friends.
It's exactly the same as joining the Navy.
Yeah.
You play video games and
you
have sex with your buddies.
Yeah, I don't want the second part of that. I'll bet they've got.
Don't join the Navy.
Is there
probably safer in prison? Honestly,
they
got rules against that? You're not supposed to do that in there. In the Navy, you're supposed to.
So it seems like state prison is the best one to go to. Is there Dungeons and Dragons in state prison? Yes. Dungeons and Dragons is played by some inmates in state prison. State prison sounds fucking sweet. You don't want to go to federal and you don't want to go to jail. You want to go to state prison.
Yes. Okay, that makes sense.
Hey, hold on. Is there a podcast run from state prison? I almost guarantee there is. Yes! Ear Hustle is a podcast created and produced incarcerated individuals in San Quentin State Prison. State prison sounds fucking amazing.
You could just be you could live your dream. And people I will be paying well, not me, whatever state you're in, those
Yeah,
people will be
Florida. But
paying for you to live like that.
I'll bet Florida is probably not like that. I need to go to California to commit armed robbery first. Or
Well, they won't even arrest you there, though,
that's
so you
true.
won't get your goal, you're just
Oh,
gonna be
Rhode Island.
robbing.
Rhode Island.
And go to Rhode Island,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it sounds like state prison is fucking dope.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I hear.
Why would you not just go to prison? You just get to hang out with the boys, play video games, play Dungeons and Dragons? Oh, you got a 10 p.m. bedtime? Oh no, I've been asleep for half an hour.
An enforced 10 PM bedtime would
That
be
sounds
so
great.
nice.
Yeah.
I could stop harming myself.
Well,
Staying up late is self-harm.
I don't like that I go to bed so early. I get home around 5:30. I'm in bed by 10:30. Uh, and I spend most of my day at work. And that's self-harm. Work is self-harm, man. I'm a fucking communist now. Because under communism, you don't have to work.
No, you don't. Is that how that works?
I don't know. That's what they say or something like that. I gotta like wear lipstick and shit, but that's fine if I don't have to work.
One day, I don't know where they heard it, but one day recently, they probably heard it from me, honestly. My kids were like, "What's a bread line?" I was like, "Well, that's
So that's what's in your
Mommy's been talking a little too loud on the phone, clearly.
that's what's in your future because we are fucked, and our apologies on behalf of your father and I. We're
Sorry about that.
you're
Whoops.
gonna be in one. You'll find out soon enough. It'll be cool.
We didn't think it was gonna get this bad this fast, kids. Sorry. Whoopsie. We had a few good years, though, right?
No,
It's nice.
no, we have not had a few good years. It's been consistently worse since 2012.
Yeah, but they don't have like a gauge for that. They don't have anything to compare it to. So it's like if it only gets worse from here, these are the good years.
As a child, where most people aren't, as worried about like the government. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
no, that's good. You're a good person for having children to march into the fucking satanic meat grinder that is what the world is.
It's
That's awesome.
done. It's been done. I already did it.
You should go to
What's
state
the use
prison.
in
I'll
harping
bet.
on it now?
Dude, I'll bet we could run a podcast from the girls' prison and the boys' prison, and our lives would not change. Except
Yeah,
they'd be better.
I would
actually.
I would not be. I wouldn't have to do any of the shit I have.
You could see your kids through a piece of plexiglass.
People would just leave me alone.
Well, the people you know, but the people at the prison probably not so much. No, they would probably bother you a lot.
Do you think so?
Yeah, on account of it's
You
prison.
think they're gonna bully me?
Oh, yeah, I think prison is a bully economy.
Oh gosh, yeah. And every time I've seen like a women's prison show or movie, it's like
It's
high
always
school.
lesbo. You would like
You
that
know?
though.
Yeah, that would be the good. No, but you don't want the type of girls in prison. Though. They're not. It's not like Orange is the New Black where you got the cute Jewish girl.
Yeah, Nichols
It's
or
not like
whatever.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's pretty cute. I like her hair.
yeah, and she's butch enough, but still feminine.
Yeah. It's the hair.
Yeah, I think that's it.
If she had like a butch cut, yeah, no, you wouldn't be
Nah,
saying
like the
that.
big. You'd be stuck with the big old fat lady.
Okay, I don't want to go to prison anymore.
My life's pretty bad. I'm looking at a picture of these guys playing an arcade game, and I'm like, maybe it's worth the rape. I don't know.
You would say that.
I mean, things are just so terrible. But then you are stuck around people a lot. They don't really give you a lot of. Well, that's not true. If you feel like you want to have some private time, just go punch a guy.
You just get thrown in the box?
Yeah.
That sounds great. Oh, I'm a good daydreamer. I would have a great time in solitary.
It just seems like
I would just daydream until it became, like, hallucinations, and I totally had a psychological break. That's what I would do in solitary. It would
and
be so nice.
so I think what we've decided is that state prison is largely
Yeah,
better than real life.
I think so.
I mean, that's fucking crazy. They definitely treat you better in there. The government literally treats you better in there.
This is gonna save the podcast. Nobody has to worry anymore whether or not it's gonna exist the coming week.
We'll just
We're
go
gonna
to
just do it
prison.
from prison.
I'm gonna do an
That's how
armed
you get if
robbery.
if you guys promise to fill our commissaries
Yes.
every month.
Fuck the Patreon. Now it's a
So I'm not
commissary.
going if I'm not gonna eat if I don't get, like, Kool-Aid and ramen noodles and crap from the commissary, that I'm not going. I'm not going.
I think guy prison. I've heard guy prison is obviously like scarier because a lot of violence.
Well, there's a bunch of men.
Yeah. Uh,
Men
female.
are scarier. Yeah.
Sure. That's what I try to tell women all the time. Uh, but
Well, not you.
female prison. No, I directly am like, I'm scarier than a woman, bitch. Um, female prison. Female prison apparently smells terrible. I've like read accounts from COs. Apparently, female prison just
Oh, I can see
stinks like
that.
crazy.
Well, somebody's gonna be on their period at all
Everybody is on their
times,
period.
and
Yeah.
that's gotta smell horrible, that many women in one place.
And they're not like the most put together and responsible women on account of
No.
they've all killed their boyfriends. So yeah. Apparently female prison smells very bad. They didn't put that in Orange Is the New Black, was the smell. Smell-o-vision on that would be
No.
rough.
Yeah, Orange Is the New Black was like, yeah, we're just like it's basically like high school and it's pretty safe in here. There's just like catty stuff and then there'd be like suddenly
There's
something
stabbing.
horrific and violent happened in one episode that season. It'd be like, "Oh shit." They
Yeah.
were good about that.
I think I watched like the first 3 seasons and then I quit. I liked that they used Regina Spektor's song for the intro because I'm a big Regina Spektor fan.
Mm.
Uh Animal. She's great. But I just can't imagine that state prison is as good as we're imagining it being. We should try to, and I'll bet there'd be plenty of people willing to talk to us, and I could set it up. I'll buy a phone line if I have to. I I wonder if we could talk to a state prisoner and ask them, hey, do you like play video games and shit in there?
I know a guy that's in a state prison right now. It would dox me to get him on.
Well, then we're not gonna do that. And
But
it's way more fun to
I'm
just
just
get
saying, like,
Jamal quarantine or
yeah, you could
whatever,
just find someone, man. Yeah,
I'll
just
bet
start
there's
sending
people.
letters.
Well, there's gotta be a way that they can, because like now with the internet and stuff, there's definitely ways for them to do Zoom calls.
Yeah, I know that people have just done phone calls on podcasts from prison. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure
There's been
a
whole
good behavior.
albums over the phone through prison. Bobby Shmurda did it.
Yeah,
I
I
think
mean, there's
ODB did
gotta be
it.
a way. So all you'd have to do is send letters to some of them and convince one of them to put you on their call list.
I don't even think you
That's
have to do that.
literally it.
I would almost guarantee that in the year of our Lord 2025, you don't even have to do that. I am pretty sure that if I try to track down a state prison somewhere in the country that will let me Zoom call with an inmate, if I send them $100, we can get them for 20 minutes. It would be hilarious.
Can we select by crime? Can they give us a like?
Oh, I want
Yeah,
the
let's
worst
think
guy.
about this.
I want the worst guy.
Well, I don't know about the worst guy.
Well,
If he's never getting out, yeah. If it's the worst guy who it has life without parole or is
that's
on
probably
death
federal.
row,
That's probably, well,
yeah, you know what I mean.
yeah.
We don't want him getting out.
I mean, I don't know. I guess we could talk about which inmate we should get. That's fine. It could be a bit on the show. I don't care. The other ones won't know about it unless they get out, and then they're like, you know what? I like comedy podcasts. Then I'm retired, and it's like 5 years down the line, and all this, and then they're like, I didn't like the way that Bryden Proctor guy talked about me. And he comes sling blades my fucking ass with a lawnmower blade. That'd be
Well, that's not
awful.
even what I'm worried about so much as like even if they like us, it's like I just no. No, we're not getting crazy people attached to us. That's all.
You wanted to make a schizophrenic
Okay, fine.
20
Fine.
minutes ago.
You're right. You're right. Okay, you're right. The reasons both of our ideas are either good or bad or are the same. And we have to decide. I don't know. Are they
I don't
good
know.
or are they bad?
No. I've been attracting crazy people to me making stuff on the internet for years, which is why I'm quitting the internet. So
You
yeah,
keep
it's probably
saying
not a
that.
good idea.
I think our Discord probably is scared that this episode wasn't even going to come out right now.
Which is gonna make it extra funny when it comes out on fucking Friday. Then, fuck
Yeah.
them.
Like I think yeah. We gotta like
You
gotta
could
be
talk
nice
to
to our people.
You could talk to them. I don't want to fucking hear from anybody. If you're my friend, you have my phone number. That's
If you don't have his phone number,
we're
sorry.
we're officially not friends. I don't want to tell you. I give my phone number to everybody. So that's on you for not being cool enough. And your dick is small.
Literally, he just sends his phone number to anyone who's like everyone.
Everybody I like, yeah, I do that.
It's great.
So
How
I don't know
much
what to tell
time
you.
do we have?
4 more minutes, and I gotta pee like a guy that's gotta pee. I gotta pee like an inmate that's getting railed, because I'll bet that happens.
Having to pee?
Yeah, if you get fucked in the ass, I figure it pushes on your bladder somehow, right? I don't know where
Oh,
parts are.
probably. I don't look.
I was just
I
thinking.
don't know.
I'll bet that happens a lot, where you're like, oh, and you pee all over the cell.
I mean, they probably pee all over the cell anyway. These
I don't
people.
think so. They're not animals. They're people. We
Yeah,
got a toilet right there.
You think the worst guy that we get on the show is going to be concerned about where he pees?
Oh, I'll bet he's very concerned about where everybody pees. Yeah.
Oh no.
Like, yeah. I'll bet he's really concerned about it.
I do think that we should do a conspiracy show.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Or a D&D show.
Yeah, I think boxing yourself into like some sort of a specific has not worked for us.
No. It's a variety show.
It's
It has
not.
variety.
A variety show is a very
In the
specific type
literal
of live stage
sense.
show.
No, I know. I don't mean it's in that
we
sense.
should do.
I mean,
I do think we should do that instead. That would be great. If
a
every
variety
week,
show?
yeah, and it's like I have to like quick change, and then like you're like, get on stage. I'm like, I can't get this headdress on. And I go through and I'm like, loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. And like,
That's what we should be doing. But we were born in the age of the internet and we're stuck on the podcast and we can't just be flamboyant with our own variety show.
that would kick ass. And it was like, and now, ladies and gentlemen, on the piano, Elton John. And he's like, hold me close, so tired to dance. That would be amazing. That's all I want.
No.
That would be so cool. And then like we fight between sets and stuff, and we're just like, I told you that wasn't gonna work. And then we show up, we do like oh shit, what was that all? It would work better if I remember the name. Like we pop through doors.
Fight.
We pop through doors, and then we're like telling jokes. We're like, what do you call a cowboy with no hat? I don't know, partner. And I don't have a punch. I thought I could write a joke for that in that time, but I couldn't.
But no. This is why we
What do you
don't have
call
a
it? What do you
variety
call it?
show.
Well, no, they're well written. What do you call a cowboy with no hat? There should be a punchline for that.
A cowboy with no hat. A Yankee? I
Bitch
don't
nigga.
know.
Let's ask the internet. What do you call a cowboy with no hat? Because that's definitely a joke. Just a guy is fine. All hat, no cat. That's not a joke. I think just a guy is the best one because that's like, what do you call a black airline pilot? An airline pilot. You racist fuck. Or you call him a fucking.
You should subvert that joke. You should go back to doing open mics.
Yeah.
And do that joke.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop in-bombs at the Orlando open mics and let's just see how that goes.
I think that's the path forward here.
It's Trump's America, so maybe.
You can do that now.
Maybe that could be the tag. I'd be like, you call him a fucking dude. It's Trump's America. I'm allowed to say this at this super cool Orlando bar next to this college.
It's just a gay bar.
They might like it. Well, that's our best bet. Well, I'm not as hot as I used to be. I'm not a cute boy anymore. I'm an old, bald man.
No. I can claim I'm trans. Maybe that'll get us in.
You think you saying I'm a dude, which is how you'll phrase it, I'm a dude is going to stop me from getting beat up by some of the most muscular men you've ever seen?
No, I'm just saying that it'll get us in the door so that you can get beat up.
They will let anybody into the door. You think the problem is the door?
Yeah.
It's not the door. Maybe
I'm fine with you getting beat up. I'm not concerned about that.
I am just saying that as much as I would love to do that joke in front of a crowd, I don't think it's going to kill anybody but me.
Fair. Okay.
And that is enough time.
Thank you, everyone. We appreciate you very much. You can hear more on Monday at patreon.com/HereToHelpPodcast. You can pay just $1. Can you believe that? $1 for the entire back catalog.
Or
so go do that.
Also, I'm pretty sure that if you convert it into a less valuable currency, you could probably pay like as little as 30 cents or something like that. I don't know what Patreon
Don't do
does.
that. Don't let them jip us like that.
Racist.
Oh, I forgot that's a slur.
Yeah, it's like a slur or something.
I totally forgot.
You know, gypsies are
it's just what you say.
Yeah, gypsies are just fucking Indians too, which is hilarious because it's like, oh, the most stealingest people of all time. Yeah, they're just like Indian descent. So I didn't know that until like.
Well, they're also just they're a lot more inbred. They're like extremely inbred.
I mean, that's crazy that they are the Hills Have Eyes version of Indians.
Yes.
But hey, Indians, stop calling me. Indians, stop calling.
Please,
everybody.
Okay. And when I say take me off whatever fucking list you have, how about you take me off?
That's a list of shit bought from the goddamn dark web for whatever their money is. But what are you gonna do? Anyway, okay, that works. I'm gonna go pee. You got anything else to say? I hate. Here, let me do this officially. I'm completely fine. Leave me alone. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine. And when the podcast is taking a break, we'll tell you. But stop your worries. I appreciate it. I do. On some degree, I do appreciate it. But don't worry about it. You'll be okay. I guarantee it. You just don't get to talk to me for a little bit, and we'll be fine. Because I'm fucking busy with not you.
Yeah, if anything changes, I'll let you guys know.
I won't. I'll be in the news.
I thought he was gonna say in the nude. I don't know why.
Well, everybody when they look at it doesn't matter how old I get. When everybody looks at me, they think,
don't you dare. No. And
just
yeah, but not the way you think. It's more like horrible Jabba the Hutt situation. Okay, thank you everyone for listening,
Jabba
and
the
have a
hung.
great week, secure in the knowledge that we are with you, and we're the only ones you can trust are here to help.